Ew, why is it like that? Nice. First comment. What's up, MSK? It's been a while. Oh my gosh. This stuff is like really caught up. I'm trying to unravel my headphones. I got a little bun. Well, I'm tired today. Long day. Just on the go the whole day. Like, I completely get it now. When you're going after your dreams, you really don't have time for anything else. You just don't. You're on the go. But like at this point in my life, I feel like I have no option. It's like balls to the wall or what, you know? Howdy, Brian. Someone sent me a really... I tried to look at all my messages, emails. I'll be honest, like the casual emails are just giving me a compliment. I haven't gotten time to respond to those. I haven't even gotten time to respond to comments. I'm just working out the routine of this channel. We've been growing at such a fast rate. Good morning. Thankfully, I'm not working out 3 times a day anymore. You know you're busy. Yeah. I feel bad. Because I'm not that type of person. I'm good, how are you? I don't know, I'm like... I know a lot of people are like... famous and whatever. Be trying my best to respond to all comments no matter... I mean, maybe it's gonna get harder later on. I don't know. Emo hub. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh. Let me see, I know what I need to do. Okay. Wow. Okay, so view my channel. I'm going on my own channel. HT. am I doing? I'm chilling. I'm working out. You have to be burning out in that pullover. You guys, make sure to enter your email at the link below, the link pinned, to be the first to find out any updates on the book, as well as to be the first to see the book cover. I'm gonna keep reminding you guys, I know some of you have already clicked the link and signed up. There's a good amount of emails I have. A lot more than I expected. So make sure to click the link below and be on the list to be the first to see my book cover reveal. I still haven't gotten the photo. I took the shoot on August 2nd. I was supposed to get a turnaround time of 5 to 7 days, but apparently my photographer was like backed up. But truthfully, as you guys saw the video, hi Bradley, hi Paul. Yeah, make sure to double tap the screen. As you guys saw the preview of my video, I posted a short. On YouTube you can't really pin, or else I would have definitely pinned. I love you. I'm working out. This is my form of therapy. But for some reason my tummy hurts right now. I don't know what it is. Mercury goes direct tomorrow, by the way. Say love you too. Of course. Oh, I'm still listening to my own. Okay, let's listen to some music. Let's do some singing. I haven't sung in a while. Oh, I didn't even see that message about opening my jacket. I literally took it off as... Okay. Who should we sing? I like the Never Be the Same song. Hi, Harry. You know, it's funny. I found out that all the people with backwards comments are new YouTubers with no subscribers. What do you mean? Are you talking about my page or like just in general? The internet's an interesting place. You never know what you're gonna get. Each live is completely different. But when there's no crazy people mooning in the background, I don't mind the Stairmaster lives. Hola Marcelo. I'm not listening to anything right now, actually. I'm tuned in, I'm plugged into the conversation. I'm so plugged in. It's not even funny. I'm more than halfway through reading Day Money, Mary Abundance, and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm having like a disassociation as I read my own book. I'm reading it in the eyes of the reader, like as if it wasn't me. And it's crazy. Like it feels so weird. It feels so weird to read my own book and then know that I'm the one that wrote it. I'm so proud of myself. I really am. I think this is my biggest accomplishment in my life so far. And it's not even for what I wrote. It's for the fact that I showed up. And I finally did something that I said I would do. There's one thing to say you're going to do something, and then there's one thing to say you're going to do something and actually do it. Now I'm so proud of myself. And then having to believe in, having to believe in yourself in front of an audience is bewildering. Bewildering is definitely my word, but it really is. You know, it's so vulnerable to have to expose your inner thoughts, but at the same time, it's so comforting. Big task. Is that how you feel in your life? To me, it sounds like you're projecting. It's okay. Projection is actually good for you when you're able to recognize that it's projection. At the end of the day, the only opinion that truly matters to me is my own opinion to myself. And that's the only opinion that should matter for you as well. No matter what anyone else says, you should only care about how you perceive yourself. It doesn't matter how they perceive you. It's as simple as the beauty standard in different countries. You know, like everybody has a different definition of beautiful. And just because it's not the same doesn't invalidate one or the other. I always believe in teach their own. But I am proud of myself. I'm super proud of myself. How I keep showing up for myself. Especially when there's no results. Like when I'm down, I'm out down. Like there's 0 likes on certain videos or whatever. I mean, that's not something that happens so much now. Because now my account is growing. But there is a point where there was no form of growth. And I would just look at like myself and I'm like, well, what do I do? How do I figure this out? And I kept pushing. I kept believing in my own voice. And that's what's brought me here today. I have a message to tell the world. Which is, abundance is your birthright. But I don't just want to tell people. I want to allow them the space to truly feel it and see it through my goggles. That's what I want to do. I want people to live, eat, breathe the message. Because the statement alone is beautiful. Who do I look up to? You know, I used to look up to others. But when you start realizing that your power is when you give all your time and energy and attention to yourself, you start looking up to yourself. And that's what you want to do. You want to harvest and cultivate all your energy towards yourself. You don't want to externalize your power. It's beautiful to witness growth and accomplishments in others. But it has to be an 80-20 balance, I think. 80% focus on you, 20% focus on others. And I'm not saying be self-absorbed. I'm saying 80% of cultivating inner work, personal development in your character, becoming the highest and best version of yourself. So you're just in flow. You're just a healthy human being. Projecting love and honesty and purity. We need to stop externalizing our power. We need to stop seeking others as masters. My book isn't meant to have people worship me. I don't want to be worshipped. I want people to go back to themselves. I want people to remind themselves of their own value. So, that's what the book is. It's a mirror. And I stand as a living, breathing example and testimony of why it works. Because it works. It's the truth. There's no bluffing. There's no second guessing. It just makes sense. Why would it make sense to feel like you're not enough in this world? That just doesn't make sense. You were born to feel like you weren't enough? That doesn't add up. Obviously, you were born. If being born in itself is a miracle, right? They say the chances of being born from the egg-sperm ratio, whatever, that's scientific bias on its own. It's even a miracle to be born on this freaking planet. You think you're really born to not be enough and to just eat, sleep, and repeat? You were meant for more and you know it. You know you're valuable. Deep down, you know you have something to offer. I know you feel it deep down in your heart, because I feel it. And we're all one. We're all one collective consciousness, expressing ourselves in different identities, different bodies, which is so beautiful to be able to share an experience with yourself, with the entire world. You are the entire world. That's why to say a claim like the world is yours, it's true, because we are all one. It's simply something humanity forgot. So separation is just an illusion. And you know it deep down inside. Hi, Slovakia. I'm like Sally loves Harry. I think that anybody who crosses my path is because they were meant to liberate their mind in this lifetime. They had enough playing it small. You're here because you've awakened to your power. You realize that you're more than just somebody who is a number. You're someone that provides infinite potential. There's infinite versions of yourself. And you can put on the hat and change the hat when you seek fit. My stomach hurts. I don't know why. What did I eat? I had kale. Do you ever imagine who we are if we never had a name to our soul? Who we are is when you close your eyes and that essence of peace and completeness. It's like there's a sense of emptiness but wholeness all at once. That's who we are. It's what surpasses the five senses. I'm confused. What's going on here? Well, I'm doing cardio and now I'm just having like the massive stomach cramps I've had. I'm AI. Guys, so if you like this type of information, make sure to subscribe to my email list for my book coming soon. In the link, make sure to leave your email and I will be sending you guys the book cover before anyone else. Only if you submit your email. Otherwise, you guys are gonna have to wait until the release date. So make sure to tap the link below and leave your email because it is time to claim abundance in your life. You're not here for no ordinary reason. You were brought here because you're ready to live your life in overflow. Not just financially, but emotionally, spiritually, physically. Abundance is a state of embodiment. And I teach you step by step how to get there. The book itself is called Date Money, Marry Abundance. Because I started realizing a lot of people treat their money like a bad relationship, a toxic ex. And this book is a play on words on how to recourt your relationship with money. One that is caring and based on cherishing money itself. And what it really takes to be someone who makes money or who magnetizes abundance, because there's a clear difference. And that's why the book's called Date Money, Marry Abundance, because abundance is a commitment to a frequency that says, yes, I allow overflow in my life. You wouldn't expect it, but overflow is something that you have to accept and claim. You can't expect to live abundantly if you don't ask for it, if you don't even know it exists. So I'm well aware everybody's on a different spiritual journey or different points of their spiritual journey. But I think that Source downloaded this book into my brain for this shift in humanity as we all see AI continue trying to progress in our lifestyles. I've seen a few videos also talk about how the workforce is no longer going to be the same. A lot of these 9-to-5 jobs are going to be replaced with automated intelligence. So what does that mean for you? This is the best time in your life to truly get rid of all those blockages, those spiritual, emotional blockages, so you can find out what value you can provide to the economy, so you're not stressed out later on when the 9-to-5s aren't working out anymore. You know, I don't know if it's fear-mongering, but it makes sense. It makes sense that with the advancement in technology, individuals really do have to tune into what kind of value they can provide. And this isn't, I don't think this is a form of punishment. This isn't an invitation for people to truly start living from a state of thriving and cultivation and nourishment instead of survival and monotony and fear. I mean, if you look at the structure of a 9-to-5, it's basically the modern day slave. Hate to break it to you that way, but a 9-to-5 is basically a modern day slave. I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. The people who work 9-to-5s are not productive the majority of the day. As much as I try to be productive the entire day with a 9-to-5, I noticed that nobody was. So it's like, as human beings, we really need to work a 9-to-5. It's not natural. So instead of being in a state of fear that the workforce will change, why not prepare yourself? Why not cultivate a state of abundance before the world takes this huge shift? I mean, maybe call it divine timing. I think that maybe, so should we all quit our jobs? I definitely feel like every situation is different. Sometimes you're naturally pushed out of your position when you're ready to take the step from being someone who works a 9-to-5 to being someone who creates. I was watching this video and this woman was talking about how it's the most important time in your life to truly set up a brand. And think about it. You get so fearful of it. And you question, like, well, what can I really bring to the table? It's time to start asking yourself, what kind of value can I provide to this world outside of a 9-to-5? Don't get scared. I know it's kind of like fearful at first because you're so used to it. Society is primed to be at that state. But this is kind of a modernization take on the barter system, if you think about it. If we go back to the day and age where 9-to-5s were non-existent, a lot of it was based on everybody having a specialty. You know, like, the town had, everybody was an entrepreneur in the town. And I think that that's what we're getting to. We're getting to go to be a society that becomes so innovative that we no longer rush a state of survival, but we build and grow the way life is perceived to a different dimension. We truly are elevating in vibration as the age of Aquarius rushes in. We're shifting a stage in humanity that happens every 26,000, is it 26,500 years or 23? I think it's 26,000. And we shift from the age of Pisces into the shade, to the age of Aquarius. If you look into the Kali Yuga, we are approaching the golden age. So if you've heard of any of the civilizations such as Tartaria, Atlantis, if you've heard of those, which you most likely were a part of in a past life, it's the time where society returns to that type of elevated consciousness and we all wake up to our true potential. But sometimes it could feel like a cold splash of water, right? With something so potent and extreme. But I've been developing all this type of information, like how to prepare to have even to holding the capacity to absorb this information. Is someone hitting it from the back? Oh, but I do have a stomach ache. Generation loss. So that's why I'm excited. I'm also, that's what my goal is. My goal is to bring us back into a mentality where humanity focuses on what we truly came here to do, which is create. I realized my voice was my power. And I think that's why growing up, I guess I felt like people tried to silence me for a while. And I didn't let it happen. Anytime anyone made fun of me. But here we are. Here we are publishing a book. Self-publishing first. And goal is to really want to be in airport stands. Guys, if you just start trickling in, make sure to check out my website, to subscribe, to be the first to see the book cover of my first self-help book on financial romance. Super hot video. You can check it out. I'm all in gold. It's an epic shot. It's an epic shot, and no, I'm just excited. It's truly nothing like I've read before. One of my favorite things to do is read. So, like I was saying, my goal is to, I don't know who's in charge of all those airport stands. Thanks, Brian, for the super chat. All those airport stands. I want to be the book someone found while they were trying to escape their 9 to 5 and they didn't know what to do, but they knew they were worth more. And the ability to remind others that they matter makes me so happy. I love seeing people happy. And when you truly tap into that frequency of abundance, I think you too love seeing people happy. I think that anytime it makes you upset to see someone else winning, it's because you're disconnected from your higher self. If you were truly connected to your higher self, you wouldn't be sad to see someone else win. You'd be happy for them because you know you're winning as well. See, winning is inevitable. You are such a divine being that anything you hold your attention to and you truly believe you can accomplish, you can. But you have to show up every day. And I'm not saying it's a straight edge, a straight climb to the top like this. It usually never is, and The beginning's hard because you don't know what you're doing. But this is the good part. Time is going to keep going by it regardless of what you do. Regardless of what happens, time is going to keep going on. Regardless if you're sitting on the couch or you're on the treadmill, time's still happening. And don't lie to me. If you've ever been like big and haven't been working out and all you do is watch TV, you know part of you doesn't feel good about it. There's a discomfort in being lazy. You can't say it's pure comfort because it's not. You know, at the end of the day, there's always going to be a part of you that feels guilty when you don't show up for yourself. So do yourself a favor and don't put yourself in that perpetual state of disease. Start showing up for yourself. Laugh at your mistakes. You post for an entire year and you only gain 20 followers, so who cares? You keep going. You know, one of the most painful losses I experienced was when I did pattern tree, because your girl prepared herself like 6 months in advance. I lived and breathed pageantry. And guess what? I practiced every day. Everyone was like, well, how many hours are you spending? Like every day I was posting videos. Because that's my thing. I like showing up every day. I like scaring people with consistency. Scaring them and inviting them to, challenging them to show up for themselves every day. And I'll tell you what, it does motivate people. You start showing up for yourself, people start being like, dude, I want what she's having. It's contagious. And it takes the same amount of energy. It takes the same amount of energy to show up for yourself and to not show up for yourself. I swear. At first it's uncomfortable because it's new. It's like, do you remember when it was the first day of school? Different school you've never been to. You were scared, right? When you were a kid, you didn't know where you were going. You didn't know what the other kids were gonna like. Were you gonna make any friends? What was gonna happen? But then you realize, oh, it's not bad, and after a while you realize that there's nothing to be afraid of. Action is the greatest antidote to fear. Because when you take action, you realize it wasn't that bad. It's never as bad as we think. And that builds momentum. I'm so excited for all of you that are here witnessing the beginning of this journey, because you guys will be a testimony of what it means to believe in yourself. Together we will rise. It is inevitable. You become the people you surround yourself most with. If I'm out here winning and you're seeing myself have this crazy, ridiculous, delusional amount of self-confidence, because sometimes I don't even know if I'm really confident or if I'm still just being delusional because I know I have to convince myself to have this identity that has it, because it's all in the magic of living from the end. And you're like, dude, if she's doing it, I can do it too. And yeah, if I'm doing it, you can do it too. Because we're all capable. But it's also important to honor your own truth. You never want to imitate someone for what they do. You want to find what you're good at. I mean, it took me, I've been posting since 2022. And it's the end of 2024. And I'm barely understanding my niche. It took me writing an entire book to realize what I was interested about talking about. I invite you to find out what is your favorite form of creation and start learning. Also, big misconception. You don't have to be good or have any experience in what you want to dedicate your time to. Through passion and through consistency is how you develop talent. I think the greatest secret to talent is passion. When you're truly passionate about something, regardless of your expertise, there's a fire that is igniting it all. And that makes your growth exponential. You know, that's why there's some people that do things for 20 years and they don't see any change. There's people who get started within a year, 3 years. I mean, there's still a curve, right? But they blow up. They excel. And the one that's been doing it for 20 years is like, what the fuck is happening? The one that had been doing it for 20 years had no heart. They were playing it safe. When you have true passion for something, you're unafraid to get curious. You're unafraid to play. You're unafraid to find out. You don't care if you fall. Because you know that that's the only way you know how to ride the slope down. So, I hope you guys make sure to click the pinned link. Make sure to be the first to see the book cover of my first self-help book, Date Money, Marry Abundance. So excited. This is my baby. This is my bread and butter. This is me believing in myself 1,000%. This is me showing up and sharing this journey. What happens if one day you decide to believe in yourself? What happens? I'm ready to find out. I'm ready to find out what happens when you show up for yourself unapologetically. And I'm finding out. I'm seeing it before my eyes. And it's magic. Every time I take action in fear, not in fear, in courage, despite the fear, I notice my growth. And I'm so proud. There's days I'm so exhausted. Like today was a long day for me. But I pushed through. You know, my activation day, the book activation day on August 8th, should have been a day that I was so, like in celebration mode, right? But I wasn't celebrating because I was just working, and that's what I've been doing. I've been working 24/7, I would say since July for sure. I've been writing, editing, non-stop. And now it's like, I'm just setting everything up at this point, getting ready for it to launch. I'm not rushing any of the puzzle pieces. There's certain steps I have to take to make sure that this is a well-collected launch. I just want to set it up in a way that it gets to be in the hands of the people that deserve it. I know that this book will change people's lives. I know it. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna be speechless. to see what happens. And I try not to rush the process. I try to take it a bite at a time. I'm just like, whatever. I'm playing it cool. But when I'm reading the book, I'm like, wow. Like, I feel so empowered. And I wrote it, you know? When you write something, it doesn't hit as hard because you already know the information. But regardless of how intelligent or informed you are and aware of how the rules of this world work, there comes a time where you slip and you spiral. And reading my book today, I remembered that sometimes you just need to remember who the hell you are every day. You constantly need to remind yourself. Show up. Because not every day is a good day. I mean, every day is a good day, but not every day is the best day, right? In comparison to all the others. But with the right mindset, you stay focused, you stay on track. And this book keeps you on track. It's so cute, it's so quaint. Like, I had some vows put in at the end. I'm reading these vows. I'm gonna be releasing the vows with some streetwear content. Just as soon as everything starts flowing, we're gonna get really creative with the content. I mean, post-launch, we're gonna get really creative. We're gonna keep, I wanna say the book itself, I wanna keep practicing and sharing the message for about a year, if not more. To be able to be up on stage in front of all these people, reminding them just the magic of what it is to love yourself, to believe in yourself. And the testimonials. That's the best part, right? When people are able to open up their hearts and tell me what walking through that mirror allowed them to see within themselves. Hey yo, what's up, people? What will we be doing? Spread positivity. Yeah. Aura 1000. Someone told me that earlier. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. I'm at Aura 1000. It's like a Maya Angelou meets Marilyn Monroe vibe. I think Marilyn Monroe had such a healing presence. If I told you guys before, I'm working on my self-image. It's the end of the year. This upcoming year, I want to release a 2026 calendar, bikini calendar. It's a dream of mine to release a bikini calendar. I think it's fun. So I just really want to show myself I can get in the best shape of my life. It's my golden birthday coming up next year. My book is called Date Money, Marry Abundance. Check the link below and make sure to subscribe with your email to be the first to see the cover of the book. Torta. I love tortas. Have you guys tried are they called pamposas? There's these tortas que son como tortas ahogadas, but they have potato in them. Do you guys know what a torta ahogada is? It's like essentially like a torta dipped in broth. Are you pedaling on the machine? I'm Ugandan. I like you. What do you do? So I'm an author. I just finished writing my first self-help book. that's why I told you guys that this link I have linked below. My book launch was pre-released. It was like an activation on August 8th, and that's when I launched the website to receive emails. So if you want to be the first to receive an email and see the cover of the book before everybody else, and I'll also let you know when the book's available, make sure to tap the link before and leave your email. And well, it's just gonna get more and more exciting once you guys read the book. Launch is expected to be within the presence of a month. Could be less, could be much less. It just depends. I don't want to promise any dates, but the photos are fire. This book cover is fire. So make sure to leave your email address in the link below to be the first to see it. Are you working out or trying to escape? Benzie, what are you doing? I'm working out. Will do. Excited to send it out. I sent an email Sunday, so we'll see when they send me. I took some really cute photos with the ponytail. It was looking hot. Sorry for laughing. Oh. Do you guys want a yes, I'll be okay. Let's see what you guys answer. Simmer down. The book is called Date Money, Marry Abundance. You can find the link on my channel, or let's see if it's on here. I don't know if it's on here. Yeah, it's on there. Anyways, stay with it. What am I supposed to stay with? Sweating it up. How many votes can we get to? I also, if you go to my page, you can check out my shorts. And today's affirmation. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. Can I try peanut butter with cucumber? Maybe. I was thinking, whenever I move, I'm gonna get like a room to stream and to do podcasts and to film. I'll set it up. Leave the room I have over here as a studio. I like to take photos. I might not, I don't know. How are you? By setting boundaries, ask others to arm wrestle. Something stinks. Come to Texas. Yeah, for sure. Eventually, I want to go to Texas. Eventually, I think next year, I want to visit local bookstores around the country for the first quarter. That's what I'm gonna probably end up doing. Your girl's a saleswoman. Of course, you guys supporting me means the world, but you know, I don't want to just keep a digital footprint. I want my book to be available in as many bookstores around the US as possible. So, per my sales experience, you girl's gonna be sending out emails, making magic happen. YouTube album going strong. I don't know what's going on here, Bushlicious though. I am pretty close to releasing my first book. So I think it's pretty cool to be a woman of my age. And despite like stereotypes, I'm able to provide a book on self-help. I mean, honestly, if I were to stereotype me, I've always been misunderstood as the person that just because I'm a pretty face or because I'm blonde, sometimes people think that there's nothing going on up there. And I'm like, I guess I get it. That's a normal stereotype. And to be able to, truly, my intention is to make people doing inner work trendy now. Make it so mainstream. People aren't projecting on each other anymore. You're not tired? No, I'm not. I mean, my stomach hurts. But I'm gonna do as much cardio as I can do. It looks so sensual. Does it really? I have the worst cramps though. I'm not gonna die. This equals money. Most blondes aren't really blonde. Nope. I'd say like 90% of blondes aren't blonde. So you generate energy for that light. Imagine. That's what I've been doing. I'm just empowering the entire building with my light. So what? You guys want to see a 2026 bikini calendar? Dude, I'm so fired up. I just keep thinking about it. Anytime I go to Pilates, I'm like, getting Mamacita for the 2026 calendar. Hi. Oh, everybody, drop your flags. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What countries are we popping in from? Hey, J Newman, what's up? Come on, I want to see where you guys are logging in from. Galveston, Texas. You know, I've actually been to Galveston, Texas. I went on a cruise. So, Mamacita. Okay, but I'm from the States, from Texas. I forgot where I'm at. That's what I tell people too. Lima, Peru. We got Switzerland, London, Guten Morgen. Is that saying good morning? Come on. Do we got anybody from Brazil? Pensacola, South Africa. Wow, we're tuning in. What are you doing? Hello. San Antonio, Texas.
I love people from Texas. People from Texas are just like really laid back. Am I Guatemalan? Oh my gosh, I can see that. San Antonio. I can't remember if I'm Mississippi, Louisiana. I was actually in Louisiana earlier this year in March. Besides taking a role, what do you do and why are we looking at you? So what do? I teach others on self-concept, on how your self-concept determines the way, it's essentially the concept of how you perceive yourself in the world you're living, and how that influences all the relationships in your life, including money. And we use the analogy of dating and marrying as a format that doesn't create cognitive dissonance, so it resonates and you're able to embed it into your life because of the fact that it's being associated as something as simple as marriage. People weren't taught to love themselves, and this book teaches you how to love yourself. Better yet, it reminds you. How young am I? I'm 29 years young. Golden birthday next year. Hopefully, by my golden birthday, I may keep the promise I made to myself. What are you doing? I'm currently on the Stairmaster. So where are we visiting from? We didn't get many flags outside of, we got the United States, we got South Africa, we got Peru, we got Jamaica. Okay, come on. I think we got Switzerland. Only 350 days left. Canada. 350 days left for what? Oh, for my birthday? No. Did you forget about Ghana? Of course I can never forget about Ghana. Generating wind for her fans. I'm generating wind for you guys. I'm so eco-friendly that at this point I'm just gonna stay on the Stairmaster forever to generate wind for you guys. She's training for wifehood. No, I'm like even curious. I'm like, I wonder what kind of man I'm gonna marry. I don't even know. Just as long as he's a good man. Hello from California. Hi. Just as long as he's a good man. And I'm attracted to him. Is all that matters to me. And we have the same dreams and ambition, and like, you know, there's a lot, but you know, I'm not thinking about that. I'm not in that phase of my life. This is the first time I've finally allowed myself not to be boy crazy. Oof. Your girl was, before I was seeing guys, I'm like, he's cute, oh my gosh. But if I was with him, I was boy crazy. And now I've been channeling all that energy back into myself. I'm just focused on myself. I'm not focused on no man. Just want to focus on elevating my people, on reminding my people of their worth. That's all I want to do. I need to be man crazy. No, I really just want to, I want to get to the point when I get married that I could truly say that I don't need my partner. Not because I don't need them, but because I'm happy in my own space and time, and that's what I've been working on curating a loving relationship with myself, and social media has helped me a lot. You guys have helped me a lot in my growth, my personal growth journey. A lot of you have invited me to believe in myself more. You know, I've gotten some crazy ass comments, and that's all good. That's all okay. I'm okay with that. But yeah, I mean, a lot of you guys have been there for me in really tough times. Really tough times, and I know not all of you are here at the same time, but I've been going through a wild year. And it's just about, I feel like I'm finally getting out of the tunnel and the light's barely showing. I'm just a very optimistic lady. But it's been a hard few months. On and off the camera. You've seen me cry multiple times through the past months. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I love you, girl. I love you too. He said whenever you can. So what does that mean? I'm scary. She's ignoring the comments. No, I'm not. I would never ignore the comments. You're making the delicious now. What delicious? What are we talking about here? So, my plan for the night is shower, do my skincare routine. I have a few videos planned for you guys. 163 likes. And now that's natural blonde. What's the bikini calendar? It's just a calendar. It's a calendar I want to do, so I want to know if you guys are down for it. There's this, yeah, it's a 2026 calendar. I'm friends, well, not friends, but maybe friends. Oh, I finally got my water bottle. There's this bikini brand. My photographer. Alright guys, I'm out for the night. I'm gonna go to sleep, but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Got a few reels popping up, reels, shorts popping up in the coming hour. It was very delightful chatting. The ball gonna look amazing 2026. Yeah, it's gonna be a good shoot. I'm excited. Just want to make sure you guys are ready, you know? 'Cause what if it's like too good to handle? Look, this is my natural eyes. I actually really like my natural eyes, but when you post so much on social media, I feel like vulnerable sharing my eyes sometimes. Anyways, I love you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Go to the link in my bio. Check out datemoneymaryabundance.com. It's also on my channel. Make sure to subscribe to the email list. Be the first to see the front cover of the book a few weeks before everyone else. I love you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. And obviously a little before then too. But yeah, I love you guys so much.